This week on What's the Remedy podcast.
All right, what's up? Welcome back. This is What's the Remedy podcast. It's your boy, Dr. J.
Mr. Wash.
Ashley Ray.
And this is your weekly conversation over mental health, social issues, and other contributing factors that plague society. This is What's the Remedy podcast. How's everybody doing today?
Doing good.
I'm good.
Wow.
All right. I'm happy to see everybody. I missed the social complex thing that y'all went to, but
Yeah, shout out to Social Complex for the brunch event they threw on this past weekend.
yeah, shout out to them. You know, we appreciate everybody supporting our past few episodes. We had a lot of guests and we touched on a lot of subjects. We did we did a podcast on trans relations. We did a podcast on what else we did?
Dating.
Dating in the loop.
With Single in the Loop. And then we had
Yeah.
another conversation about Valentine's Day with Truck Catchers.
Truckcast, yeah. So we've got a lot of guests, and we're just happy to have another guest among us today. So I'm gonna let Ashley do the introduction because this is her show today.
This is something new, y'all.
So I pull out your notes.
Yeah, I got my notes.
You got your notes. Let's go.
All right, today I'm introducing a good friend of mine, a young, lovely young lady. I said that completely wrong.
Yeah,
We're
it's
gonna
all right.
go with the flow.
Keep going. You got it.
My friend, Sharda, Miss Carter.
Hey,
What's up?
hello everyone. How are you guys doing today?
Doing good.
Doing great.
Last time you favorite.
Amen to that already. Yes. Yes, well, let me introduce myself. Sharda. I've been knowing Ashley for some years. We started out, she started coming to my dance class. And we used to get down, yeah. We used to do the thug dizzle on that. But just to give you a little note about myself, I was in the oil field for a long time. So now, since I was laid off, I'm now an aspiring actress, and I've been doing pretty good, actually. Ashley has attended my plays before, and actually I have a new one coming up in a few weeks. So, yes, we'll go at the end. I'll probably, throw that little out there, throw that
Oh yeah,
you
plug
know,
yourself.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'll do that. So y'all guys know who I am and support me. I love supporting black people and support me because I am a black woman. Thank you.
Yes.
All right.
That's what's up. So, like, what did you do in the oil field?
Oh, I was in records management.
Oh.
That's for all over the world. I was with Chevron, and Chevron. Well, Mama said never say anything. If you don't have anything good to say, just say, we'll just keep it there. But that's who I was working for all my 20s until I got laid off. And that's when I realized, okay, what do I need to do? I'm not married. I have no children. Just like I got this education behind me, but I'm not using it. So what do I do now? So I just went back to school for to learn a foreign language, which is sign language, which, by the way, a lot of people do not see. You guys said, a lot of people are not aware of this community, the deaf culture. They are like excluded out a lot. Yeah. And it's in high demand. The money is really good, believe it or not.
Yeah.
So while I'm doing that, learning ASL, well, in school for ASL, I'm also, like I said, an aspiring actress. And here we are.
I was in the sign language choir at church.
Really?
Yeah.
Girl, that's good. Shut up.
I had one performance and I quit.
Why'd you quit?
It got complicated, Lord.
I would say, do you know some sign language now?
Nah, that took me for a long time to learn that one song.
Oh,
You don't remember none of it.
Mm-mm.
Not one sign.
She didn't retain no information.
You
Not
can't
at
say
all.
good morning or nothing.
What? No, that's not. They say good morning.
Oh, I mean, like
I
that's
don't
one
know
that-
nothing, to be honest. It got real complicated.
really?
Yeah, but shout out to the sign language choir.
Yeah.
They was holding it down.
Oh, okay, shout out my house. All right.
Yeah. I quit.
That's what's up.
I quit.
You quit.
That's not what's up.
That's not
That's not what's up.
My brother's like, you quit ministry? I was like, yeah, this ain't for me.
Oh,
Good.
oh, hey, at least you
I
know
don't
that.
like to be with the people. I'm good.
Yeah.
They want you to go to every service. I was like, oh Lord. Oh, I'm telling the truth.
Yeah. So
One service is good for me, Lord.
we have any other questions
Oh,
before
yeah.
we jump into it?
Yeah, I got this question. Like, what got you into wanting to be an actress and stuff like?
Honestly, since I have a brother and sister. By the way, my brother is Harvey Love. Y'all don't know Watson is. He's a producer, one of the producers in Houston, Texas. But I grew up basically by myself. And so how I entertain myself is by just having, of course, we all had this imaginary friend, play Barbie dolls, just came up with my creativeness and didn't even realize I was doing that, and watched a lot of, well, not a lot of TV, but a lot of good, back the 90s had a lot of good shows. Just want to put that out there. So there a lot, like Family Matters, Cosby Show definitely helped me wanted to aspire to be an actress, but fear kept me from it. And fear is a thing that it has held so many millions of people who are not here anymore, who didn't get to see that talent. So fear held me back. And once I got out of the oil field, I just said, whatever, I might as well, and didn't let people hold me back or let what I thought of myself hold me back. So once I got over that fear.
I can't believe you had any fear. The way you teach dance, I guess that's a little different.
No, it's not. Believe it or not.
I don't know, because the way you teach, when you teach us the dance routine, you have so much confidence. But even when I see you acting, I was like, that comes to you naturally.
Yeah.
Man, I didn't know that at
I
all.
was like,
Even
who's this lady?
even in the dance.
And I almost talked to you. I was like, girl, you killing it.
Girl.
I was like, let me not be ghetto. Like, put me in the front. I was like,
He sure did put you in the
front.
front. That's all right. But believe it or not, even with the dance teaching, especially, I'm just be honest, especially in front of a lot of females, it's very intimidating because you got them eyes looking at you, you seeing what they're thinking possibly, and it's like,
You probably are rude, but I was always thinking like, she got me fucked up.
Well, see, Ashley was always outgoing. She make you feel comfortable. She's herself. Her personality is just like boom.
So they gonna show do this, pop, pop, pop. And you're like, you trying to do this? Damn.
But see, everybody didn't have to. All the females was like, either I'm too cute, I was gonna curse with her. That broad thing she that.
You
Say what you want.
Oh,
Okay.
Lord, well, I'm gonna ask Lord forgive me for saying some of the things I'm gonna say this evening. So but man, it's just people will hold you back. Yourself will hold you back, and that's what happened to me for like 27 years.
Yeah. I understand that. It's hard to overcome those kind of fears too.
Yeah.
This man, I know I've experienced that a lot in life. Period.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like what?
I mean, of anything, just stepping out, and I guess we're gonna get into it, but I mean, just stepping outside of what you already know. Like you don't want to do anything because then it's like I think sometimes they say it's not always a fear of failure. Sometimes you fear I don't know how good I'll be or how bad I'll be. I may be great at this, but I don't even want to try.
Absolutely. A fear of success.
Yeah.
And I think that's one of the things that I went through too. I was fearful of I know my talent and I know how far God can get me. It's just oh my gosh, all that comes with it.
Yeah.
Can I handle it?
We were talking
Exactly.
about
Can I handle what will come with it? Can I handle people? I've been talked about it. I've been talking about most of my life anyway. My family talks about me, so shit. If I can handle my family, people out there in the world, I don't know you, so let that roll off my back like a water on the
Will
desert.
Smith was worried about that.
And I was surprised.
Yeah.
He was.
I was talking to my brother about that. He was like, Will Smith was worried about that. We up here talking about, we worried about people talking about us.
Right.
He said he still worries about what people think of him. People gonna think of you. You could be the best in the world. I don't care what nobody say, man. Look at Michael Jackson, man. That's a whole different topic. But that, as far as his talent goes, you look at his talent that the man had, or we can say Chris Brown, for example. It's still gonna be somebody that's gonna have something negative to say because that's just the type of world and society we live in, unfortunately.
Yep. All the time.
Yeah, he is.
All the time.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
So we gonna trade into it then?
Yeah, we can
What
go
is
right into
is it our check yourself segment?
Ashley, you've been doing this for a long
I
time.
know, but I just noticed I really don't pay that much attention. You kind of control everything. So I'm like, hey, I'm used to that.
Okay, well, we're going to let Ashley roll into the check yourself segment. So I'm going to introduce the check yourself segment.
Yeah, thank you.
But then now you're going to tell me what the check yourself segment is about.
All right, it is getting out of your comfort zone.
Okay, what does that mean?
So, what does that mean to y'all?
Oh, that's
because you don't want to bring it up.
you don't want to bring it up. So what does getting out of your comfort zone mean, Ashley?
Something you would not normally do, I would think. Something I would not normally do on a regular basis. Like
Okay.
Something that you may be fearful of doing.
Or
Something
fearful?
that
Yeah.
that you. not too sure about doing.
Like even like, hey, asking a guy out.
Yeah.
Shooting your shot.
Shooting my shot.
You don't shoot no shots?
I probably have. I ain't did it in a while because I really don't care no more. Like I think as I got older, but I don't really care like that. No, I don't shoot no shot. Let me stop that.
I'm gonna ask y'all a question though, because it's kind of common for females to not shoot shots. So why do you think females don't shoot shots?
Because I think y'all should do it.
Exactly, because women have the mindset of he's the man or
Right.
supposed to
I
be the man.
should pursue you.
Then you need to pursue me. It's like the dog. Why the dog chase the cat? You gotta think about that.
Y'all
Not calling y'all dogs, but
I'm calling you dog. Hunt, nigga. Get to hunting.
Ooh.
So
You
it's
see
just
me?
natural. That's the natural order.
Yeah, and men always
right.
want to compare
I don't be
themselves
chasing
to
y'all.
True. And men compare themselves to
You see me out here?
animals. They want to compare themselves to the male, to the lion, to the whatever it is. And okay, if you are that, if you're the king of the jungle, then what he pursues the prey. Well, actually, I can't use that because the lion is they go out there and go get that prey while his ass
that's
does anything.
fucked
So
up.
I exclude that one out of that.
I ain't no damn lie.
But society has always made it to where the man is supposed to be, as far as in the head, he's
But it
supposed to
ain't
go out
like that
there.
no more. Women out here chasing boys.
Ooh, Lord.
Y'all not here. Y'all
But
ain't
I mean,
trying to get shows no more.
They sure ain't. God.
I mean, but like, has that been successful for some women though?
Yeah, probably so.
What, for the women
To
They
to
chase-
pursue the man.
Pursue.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
It ain't worked in my case.
Uh,
I'm still single.
I'm single too. Just to let y'all know. Yeah, just to throw it out there, you know what I'm saying?
But I mean, like, okay, but like stepping outside of your comfort zone, because
Okay.
we'll just take that women pursuing men as an example.
Okay.
So if you step outside and you actually like you see somebody that you like,
So I slid in his DM.
and you slide to the DM, or you approach him at the bar or whatever.
What I'm supposed to say?
I'm asking. That's what I'm about to ask you. What do you say? Like, if you were
I'm
going
so
to step
awkward.
outside,
Let's just be honest. I'm gonna say some dumb shit anyway. Like, what's up? Like your blue shirt?
oh wow.
Thumbs up. We going. Shut up.
That's not, but
Shut up, that's basically what I got.
But that's the bad part. The nigga would be like, oh shit, for real? You like my shit?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
gonna work.
it
That'll
worked. It worked for me yesterday.
Oh, that's what I'm
Well, bam,
So
you
he
should start
forgot.
seeing your shirt more then.
So he forgot my name. I was like, I just told you, motherfucker. I was like, never mind.
I mean,
I don't like
he's
that.
probably drinking.
Yeah, Ashley, no, you can remember Ashley. You know, you can remember Ashley.
Repeat the name when you say Ash. Just repeat it. That's what I do when I'm drinking. KC.
KC.
JoJo.
Oh,
JoJo.
Devontae. Oh, yeah.
I don't even know how really to approach. How you approach a dude?
Oh my gosh, how do I approach? Oh man, I really don't approach men like that. But in my past, when I have, unfortunately, is when I was slightly intoxicated, so I didn't
You
get
got
Right.
that courage.
So that boldness came out, that confidence. It was like, hey, you know, I think you cute or whatever. Do you have a
Make
girlfriend?
me feel good.
Yeah.
Make me feel myself. You know what I'm
Gas
saying?
me up a
You
little
for
bit.
real.
Yeah.
Stroke his ego. I agree with that.
But
I
when you
agree.
talk to me the next day, I'm acting like I ain't know what the fuck you talking about. I don't even talk like that. I just know me. I'm like, that was yesterday, sir. Today is Monday. I'm way different person.
Gas me up a little bit. Make my self-esteem up a little bit more.
Let me feel good about myself.
Yeah.
I agree with that. I agree with that more women need to, even relationship wise too, you need to give your man that confidence in himself as well, instead
And
of
no
always
flowers.
being on the if he is that type of man that likes that, I mean,
You don't want no flowers?
hey.
You know what? That brings me to a topic. Okay, so since we going, the topic is getting out of your comfort zone.
Yeah.
One of the things I talked to somebody about earlier this week, I saw it on Twitter, something like that. But they were talking about love languages and how you have
Okay.
to relate to people in their love language or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's kind of hard for some people to deal with other people's love languages because it's outside of their comfort zone. So like if
Right.
I like to receive or I like to give gifts,
Mm-hmm.
but you don't really like receiving gifts, but I give you gifts and now that makes you uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Can you deal with that? Can you make adjustments depending on who you talking to?
I like it.
It's females out there that don't like gifts.
Well, I mean, let's say his love language is something else. Like he don't want gifts. He don't want to give you nothing.
But he
That's
like
how I-
compliments,
But
maybe.
he like compliments.
Okay,
Can you adjust?
How much compliments do? See that?
Well, if it's called love language, then it depends on how much you love him.
Right.
That's it. You have to. If you really love somebody, you're going to do it regardless if it irks you or not.
Like, you know what? You look good today.
Do you think it really come natural?
You look good today.
To be outside?
I don't think you believe it.
Right. Like, you don't even look like you want to say that stuff.
That's why I'm single. Because that makes me.
It makes you uncomfortable. Like,
yeah, it does. Fuck it.
But that's what I'm saying. So would you be willing? Like, what would it take for somebody to take you out of your comfort zone as far as like dealing with the love language and stuff? Like, is it that they just gotta be fine or something? Like,
no, looks ain't got it.
Okay.
You gotta do way more than that.
He gotta do more than look good.
Yeah.
What? Yes.
Looks ain't paying my bills.
Freak.
Shit. Sally still want her motherfucking money.
What?
So he got to have a few things going for him, and you may be able to compromise, step outside of your comfort zone a little bit.
Yeah, he gotta appreciate me, encourage me, pay a bill, pray with me,
already,
sing to me, pay a bill.
You asking for a lot, Ashley. You asking for a lot.
That's why I'm single.
Well, in my opinion,
You know what I'm saying?
well, I don't know why I'm single, but it depends on how he makes me feel. Because I'm a pleaser. So if you're pleasing me, I'm going to go off.
Over and beyond.
Right,
That's just how I am. If I know I peep what you like, what you dislike, the things that you care for, I'm going to try to do my best to do it. Even it may not be up to par per se, but you're going to see the effort that I put into to make you feel better.
You're right.
To make you.
Nice.
It's nice, but shit, I'm still single though. I don't know why.
Over and beyond.
I will. I honestly will. That's just the type of person I am. I love hard.
So I ask you this. So since we're talking about that and we're talking about going outside your comfort zone, so y'all have gone outside your comfort zone before for somebody?
Yes.
Like just as far as relationships go. Yes.
Everybody has before.
No, should.
I ain't trying to do that shit no more though.
So I was gonna say my question.
For relationship, I ain't gonna lie.
My question is, if you in a relationship, if you going forward in the future, do you feel like you just aren't gonna really step outside your comfort zone anymore with that because you already done it and it didn't work out, or how do you feel like you'd approach that now?
Are you saying with the same person?
No, with a different person.
Would I'm gonna answer that real quick. The type of woman that I am, you gotta show me too, but I can't just go by because my last relationship didn't work out and I did what I needed to do or wanted to do for him and it didn't work out and he didn't appreciate it. So I'm not gonna put that burden or just put that baggage or that luggage, bring that same luggage with me in this new relationship because all men are different, all niggas are different. True. And there's a difference between a man and a nigga. We just gonna get that clear. Okay, all right. And just the vice versa for a man, there's a difference between a female and a woman. But you're not a man do not bring that same, don't think that, because Sally Mae did this, don't think Betty Sue gonna do the same thing or act the same way or not appreciate what you did. It's different. Everybody is different. They think differently. We operate differently. It's just
don't. And again, y'all the same.
I was gonna say because I was waiting for Ashley. I know Ashley like to carry things over. So that's why I was gonna wait for Ashley to answer too. Because that's gonna be the other side of it. Because I think Ashley has said before that she feel like niggas be a lot alike.
Yes, you are alike.
Not everybody, Ashley.
Majority, 85% of y'all alike.
So you feel like if you've done everything for somebody else, you be hesitant to do everything, step outside your comfort zone again for a new person?
Yeah.
Oh. How do you feel like you get over that?
I don't know. I ain't over it yet.
I'm
chilling.
Okay.
That's interesting.
That is.
I just know I'm ready.
Do you feel like it's something that you want to get over? Do you feel like it's something you can get over soon, or you think you're gonna kind of?
I'm good.
You good? You good where you at? You're not gonna make that change.
What do I need to change?
I'm just asking because we talking about stepping outside your comfort zone. You in your comfort zone right now, correct? Like you do the things that you feel like are necessary and all of that. So
I believe some men want me to talk more and that's
and open up.
Yeah.
You don't talk?
Not no more.
No.
Oh.
She used to and she stopped. That's what I'm saying. You stepped outside your comfort zone.
Because
what I got.
No, that's not true.
They got
It's actually going to be personal experience.
You know what I'm saying? It's all coming back now.
Wait, so now you don't open up because of what another guy did?
I don't know. I'm tired.
Or it's just that you got tired of the same.
You open up and then the nigga do the same thing. Oh, you got cheated on before? That's sad. I'm gonna do it to your ass even worse. Nah, bitch.
And that's damn. That's true. That's true though.
You be like, you done told this nigga what you went through, and now I'm about to go through even worse shit.
Maybe don't tell a nigga what you went through.
Right.
Don't tell a
You
nigga
don't have to
just.
tell him everything.
I done told a nigga everything. I mean, I talk too much, so I probably have told everything.
See, but then I think you open up. Maybe you just open it up in the wrong way.
But how you want me to open it?
Or maybe open it too soon.
Yeah, maybe too.
No,
soon.
what you mean? What do you mean?
Like was that like an opening conversation? Y'all talked about past relationships or something like that? Or?
Did you volunteer that information or did he ask you?
I don't even recall.
Oh. So
I feel like you
might have volunteered to do that.
That's
all good, Ashley.
You gonna figure it out anyway. You
gonna
gonna figure it out with me anyway, the way I act. You gonna figure out like, damn, she's hurt. I don't like nobody say I'm bitter. I'm not bitter.
You just
I'm hurt. You know, a little bit.
Just
Probably so.
Understandable.
You really have to get past that hurt, and we're gonna get back to the comfort zone thing. But you really have to get past that hurt because, like, it's gonna take
probably
you.
do close in. I'll be like,
Yeah, it's gonna take you stepping out to.
I don't even give a fuck about that comfort zone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We good. What you gonna lie about today, sir?
One thing a guy told me, he said, always assuming things leads into negative thinking, and that is absolutely true. Once you make an assumption like he's going to lie, then you already have it in your mind. This
He already lied to you.
He already
he ain't lying, but he just, trying to control a nigga. Huh.
I think one of your biggest issues.
Don't control me.
No,
what the fuck did I say?
Not even that. Not even that. I think one of your biggest issues have always been you scared to lose yourself into somebody.
You right. You right. I give it to you today. You right.
I can see that.
I can't, and he hitting it because I'm not.
So you think that you're gonna lose part of yourself by opening up and giving your all to somebody?
Yeah, I gotta take care of me first.
Because by saying that, like with most people, they lose themselves pretty much. Their time don't become their time anymore.
Right, I done seen too many of my homegirls like basically get into something, a relationship, marriage, and that's all they devoted to, and a nigga done them wrong, and they forgot what the fuck they was going to school for, or shit, you forgot about the kids half the time.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, I've seen plenty of females forget about their children. Jesus. Ain't no dick that good ever.
Never. Ain't none. I don't want it. I don't want it.
I'm about to say, that's a better answer. Like there's some dick out there that maybe like that, you just don't want it.
I don't want it.
No,
don't put that.
Don't need no problem.
You need
Yeah. Mama used to say, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Now, this is before you marry. Even when you marry, still.
No, you supposed to get your little check on the side.
No, you
don't put everything in that bank, baby.
You don't. You
never know what that nigga may do.
What? You don't put all your eggs in one basket. So for women who are single and who are giving their all to the man, you might not want to. Well, no, you shouldn't do that at all, especially early.
Y'all married?
Like
they married?
Who married?
If you talking about a marriage,
I still don't think if they married, you should put your everything in there.
Give your all.
You should. No.
Man, if you
what's my all?
If you don't believe in God, then I should say first. If you do believe in God, put first God, then yourself. Yeah. If you don't, man, love yourself more than that. Coochie and penis ain't even. No, it's. My mama told me it's always somebody's gonna always what she say disappoint you. So you never put your 100%.
So you shouldn't have expectations.
No, I think what we saying, what you could say with that is that you shouldn't let your happiness be leaning on somebody.
Absolutely,
so
and that's happened. I think that's happened to me before. That
possibly,
that was my happiness, and then that nigga just left. And where did my happiness go?
It went with him.
Yeah,
right.
That's why
so I had to start all over. And it's with me. Yeah, so you ain't about to fuck over me no more.
Because the happiness was rooted in somebody.
Right. So now it's in myself. And here you go, want me to open up.
All
give you my all.
Whoever
that's all I got.
whoever comes into your life is just there to supplement. They're supposed to give you more happiness, but they're not supposed to give you all your happiness.
They trying to drain me out here.
You with the wrong people if they
They
drain
trying to
you.
get me. I'll be like, nigga, come on, man.
You with the wrong people if they drain you.
I ain't got no more to give.
Don't give if they drain you. That's not who you supposed to be with. I'm gonna shift the conversation though, because we still talking about comfort zone, but the same thing could be said for people that are like working a job that they didn't necessarily want to do. Because I know a lot of people, because I'm a teacher, so like I know a lot of people that went into teaching because they just couldn't find a job anywhere else.
I know, yeah. Okay.
And so like they started teaching and they stayed teaching, but they became their comfort zone. So it's kind of the same thing with relationships. Like you get comfortable with somebody, you don't want to change anything. You're like, well, I can just kind of stay in this.
Absolutely.
So how do y'all feel about jobs? Like, 'cause we're gonna shift it to jobs now. How do you feel about job comfort zone?
Because you had to change out of your job.
I sure did. My first degree is in education. Oh man, being a teacher at 22 and all of that, and then I was at a particular school, and that messed my head up completely. I was the youngest there. It was in a lower, what is it called? Lower income neighborhood. But I love children like that who deal with family problems, issues and stuff. I handle kids like that very well, but it was the administration. Oh my God, it was horrible. Like even the principal and everything. So it's like, and then to be honest, I only got in there because my mother is a teacher. I didn't know when I graduated, I didn't know what the hell I wanted to do. And at the time, education would seem like the easiest thing I could get a degree in. And that's what I did. I wish I wouldn't have done that, but I mean, it is what it is. We have lessons learned. So after I quit, I didn't get fired. I had to quit because it got so, it got really serious.
Y'all got the hardest job.
What teachers do? You not only have to deal with the kids, you have to deal with the administration, then you have to deal with the parents, and if you're a caring teacher, the money that they pay you don't pay you enough to go outside your way. Because sometimes I would have to take kids home. Sometimes kids will come to school with no fucking jacket, no fucking shoes. Man, parents, you got some sorry parents out there. And I was teaching in fifth ward. Again, penis is not worth you missing out on your child's life. Like seriously, but again, the school systems do not. The school systems do not pay you enough. So I wasn't comfortable being a teacher. And I didn't want to mess up somebody's child or mistreat them or something because I was uncomfortable. What the hell, them little fifth ward. Shout out to fifth ward, you know what I'm saying? But
stand up.
Real talk, but no, I never wanted to be that person or that woman to, you know what, I'm just getting a check. Right. I'm not investing or pouring into this child's life. Hell no, I didn't want to do that. I definitely, because children remember like everything they do, and they remember the teachers who mistreated them, who talked about them, who helped them, who didn't help them, who just, and whatever. I had to quit, and I had to realize, you know what, I'm not going to do this anymore. Even though I was comfortable being here for years, a steady paycheck, I got the summers off, all the holidays, all of this. It's not worth it to the child. It's not fair to the child, I should say. So I had to think about that. That's what made me. It was like, you know what, I'm done. Yeah, you got to get out of it. And I was gonna say, when I started teaching, well, I was coaching really, but when I was coaching at first, that's one of the things they told me was that once you in this, like you pretty much gonna stay because it's steady pay. You're gonna start picking up deals here. You're gonna buy a car. You're gonna do this, and then like once you get used to having a steady paycheck and knowing when your money coming and all that stuff, it's hard to be like, I'm gonna stop this and go work harder and try to find somewhere else to go. So I think jobs lock you in with that, and not just teaching, just jobs in general. Like absolutely. A lot of people be at work that they hate.
What?
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, I love my job.
Oh shoot!
So I guess and what I often tell people, because I do like counseling and stuff too. So what I often do with career counseling is I always ask people, what would you do if money was no object? What would you want to wake up and do every day if money was no object?
That's what's up.
Like legit sing? Like you gonna be a singer? Singer?
No. What I do on Instagram all the time. You ask what I love to do.
I mean, that's true.
Ask another question.
You know what? Ashley, you can be an entertainer.
Absolutely. Hell yes. Be Simone who? Motherfucking Ashley, that Ray in this bitch. Yeah.
I just like to sing. I actually entertain my damn self. That's funny to me.
That's what most entertainers do. They just monetize them just being.
I feel like they write all their shit out. I just be wanting to sing because that's
because you being yourself, entertaining yourself. I mean, other people that
entertain
entertains. You know what I'm saying? So.
I just entertain myself.
So I'm gonna ask you this actually: Have you ever like, what are you scared of? Like, 'cause I know you say you don't like to get up and do a lot of like
public speaking
or
that yesterday
singing on stage or something like that.
Are you crazy? Oh, I did trap karaoke. Woo! But I had a lot of drinks before I went on stage.
But I'm saying I feel like that's what you would be good at.
But it's just music, so I was just jumping around singing. Me talking? No.
You could be like you ever seen them like hosts of parties or MCs and you just kind of keep everybody live with the
I always wanted to be a hype man.
Shit, you be a great hype man, yeah.
Cardi.
What?
What? That's my dream.
Cardi B?
Cardi B, I can be a hype man.
You should connect
So
with Meg Thee Stallion when she on the way up.
Yeah, for real.
She on the way up. You can slide in there and be like, hey, I just want to jump around and get people hype.
Yeah, because you can get people hype for sure.
That's what I'm saying. And
That's a talent, girl.
I think that you should really pursue like hosting things. I know that you don't like talking in front of people.
Nope.
But the thing is, it's the same thing as your Instagram. You got the same people kind of following you and
You know, it's way different, y'all. Just talking in front of your phone is way different than somebody else looking at you.
But see, that's my thing with you though. I think there's a good lane for you to host something, whatever. But you have to host with no structure.
Oh yeah, if you tell me what that shit's about to go downhill.
If you just go on stage and just be yourself,
Well,
maybe they'll be
roll.
like, hey, we want you to go up here, you know what I'm saying, just get
And
the party
say
hype,
this.
whatever the case may be, you'll be fine.
Oh.
But if we want you to do this, that, and the third, whatever, I think you'll get into your head too much.
Probably so.
I just think that you overthink whenever you think you have to be in front of people. Because there's nothing wrong with the way that you carry anything. Like even the structure of this podcast, you can do it, but you just think about it too much. Like as soon as you think
Because
that you
I
have
think
to do
it's more
something-
like I'm trying to do how y'all do it.
No.
Like
No,
even y'all do it
but that's the
different.
thing.
They both do it different, but I still be like.
But that's the thing. You need to do things your way.
Because
I think that's
the
what
last
they
time
have
I introduced somebody, I was like, yeah, that's Larry.
Yeah.
And that was me. They're like, oh, you can't do it like that. Introduce yourself, nigga. That's basically how I did it.
Well, I think with us wanting you to do more, we want you to be yourself, but talk
more.
As much as you would normally talk, but you kind of hold back, like you scared, and they ain't reason.
And I think it's more of what people would say or
Getting out your comfort zone, girl.
It's
Yeah.
hard. I got a little
think.
anxiety with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I understand.
I remember first time I ever came to Mixfest, I was like, I don't know what these hoes going. I can't date.
Really?
What? It's intimidating when you first get in there.
What?
It
Are
is.
you serious?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. It's just a whole bunch of women and y'all.
My point.
It's a whole bunch.
So that's
Women
what
are
I'm saying.
mean
When
as
when I was getting in front of all the
women are
women,
mean.
and
I don't
you
know how
have
to
to, girl, even with the mirrors there, and you see their faces, you looking at them, and
But
it's like, oh, that
it
bitch
don't
ain't
look
she
like
on
you
what?
looking at nobody.
It don't.
Be focused.
Girl,
I'm
no.
tired.
That's one thing I have learned. I have learned to watch every single
You
thing
look at
in here. What even now? I got a photographic memory in here just in case I need to go that way or
always
you know
look
what
for
I'm
the
saying?
exits. That's my
Not even just
motto.
the exit, but
Always
it's just
say
like,
How much shit you been in?
I've been in anything but it's
Walk the
just
door like, okay, the exit right there.
The balcony.
Yeah, we got the bathroom. I gotta jump
I
on.
to the second floor.
Yeah, that's it.
Right.
Okay,
But
okay,
no.
okay, cool. I'm sitting my back to the window right here, so I see everything.
But it looked like you never looked at us. When I
No,
first walked
I
in,
looked.
I remember walking in. I was with my sister-in-law. I was like, yeah, I really want to go.
Mhm.
But I never went by myself. My first time.
That's true. You didn't.
I was like,
that's
fuck
true.
that, I ain't
You were
going
not
by
by
myself.
yourself.
There was too many women.
You
And
were
then
not.
I was like, what they gonna say? Cause just to be honest, when you first walk in there, people got where they stand at.
Ooh, females were almost about to fight. No, that's my.
And I was one of them. I gotta make sure I can see the bugle. Move. You can't dance while you in the front.
Yeah,
I was like this. I ain't gonna lie.
See,
I was scared of the
I didn't know that.
Why my ass in the front? But I was.
Really?
Fuck it.
See, that's what I'm saying. So I was out
I
of
saw you females mean. I was one of them.
Nah, actually wasn't mean.
Oh, was it?
She wasn't me.
You gonna move though.
Oh,
You gonna move.
well.
You gonna be in the front. You need to move faster than that. Your ass do it in the
Well,
front.
if you felt like that and you weren't even instructing, so imagine how I felt. Like
You should have told her ass to move.
Man, see, then it's the that leaves
Y'all trying to be too nice. Y'all know the hoes.
Yeah, because she was paying. I don't want to fucking my clientele to leave and all that. That's my bag. Like, you know what? Ashley, you just.
That's why I say, you know what? I'm gonna get them. Yeah.
Because
No fuck.
girl, we'll get you in there for free and all that stuff like that. So, well, no, never mind. We ain't gonna even ask that. But all right. But yeah. So yeah.
But yeah, just in that, like, how do you feel like you came out of like that feeling? I know you kind of talked about it earlier, but just give me more on why. Like, how do you get out of that feeling of that anxiety of dealing with people always watching you? Because if you are like, I know you doing acting, and then so like, but you transition just from leading that class, and leading that class seems like a big anxiety attack for me.
Leading, man, I remember the first class I had, I kid you not, and this was at the YMCA off of Wallersville. That's when the Y used to be popping a lot, and I know for sure, it was about 80 women in there, and I had to do, that was my, them Hispanic women, they bought that Zumba, like, for real, so that's why I started at first in Zumba. Man, it was like, oh my gosh, but I'm gonna be honest, bad females, please ladies, black ladies, don't be mad at me for saying this, but it was easier for me to transition with the Hispanic women because they were so, nice with it. Oh, she can move, she can dance, and I really can dance. But then when I got to the black women, it's
we
oh God,
we mean.
like, so if that fear kind of came back.
She don't know what she doing.
That anxiety came back.
First of all, that is not how the routine went. Somebody
They will, and then it's like, all right, well then you lead the class then you know, but it did. Once I got in front of them, the anxiety came back because it's like, okay, Lord, I gotta deal with this. I wonder what they thinking. Are they gonna say something? And it's like, you know what? Fuck it. You paid me, so I'm gonna work your ass hard then, and then I'm gonna make you come back because okay, she actually know what she doing, or she know it, But you have to say, you really do have to say, fuck it. I don't give a fuck what you say. I don't give a fuck what you think. I know what I can do, and obviously I'm doing something right because you paying to come, and you keep paying and coming back, so I'm doing something right. So once I start seeing the regular clients and seeing people, I just, well, you got a problem? Well, it ain't that bad because you would have left by then.
And so it's basically like a confidence thing,
Yeah, it is. But I felt comfortable dancing. Dancing has been my love from jump. So it's like, I know I can do it. Well, if you don't like it, you don't like it. So that confidence was already in that talent.
Yeah.
But acting, oh my God, it was totally different. Like, oh God, like, oh my gosh.
How do you remember those lines?
Man, to be honest, like I said, I got a photographic memory, so I could just picture the words on the piece of paper. And then, again, with the imaginary friends back in the day, creativity, it just playing roles that I created myself, it just helped me to, and also, it helps me to relay a message over to somebody who might be going through whatever role I'm playing or something like that. It's just like I'm trying to get that over across to them to help them to see something that they might not even see or something like that. But acting is totally different because we've even actually had people to walk out on that show that you seen.
Really?
Man, what? We sure did. It wasn't because of it was just a lot of it was a lot of profanity in there. Like, it was back
I'm
to
used to it.
Yeah, right. And see, this was a
older
different
people
crowd. Them older
like,
white people were not feeling that. But
the people I was with was cool.
Oh, that's true.
That night, they was
That's
cool.
true.
I was just shocked I was cussing like that. I was like,
There's a lot of sexual content in there, but
y'all talking about balls.
you gotta deal with just people staring. And see, they're not participating like dancing. They're staring at you like just watching. And it's like, oh my God, I don't want to mess up on the line. Oh God, I'm looking at this person. You catch, and that's why you don't never look out in the audience because you catch that person.
That's
out.
what
That
I'm
person
gonna ask you.
What?
Do you look out in the audience?
Hell no. Don't ever look out because you're going to see everybody's face and then that'll make you forget it, or your confidence level will go down, especially if they're not feeling it. If they're not feeling it and your confidence level is up here and you see that, it'll just
So do y'all think like Koreans, like, because the last thing I went to go see was Amanda Seals, and I was always wondering, like, she went on the top of the dome and stuff. You could just tell.
Amanda Seals is just confident. She don't give no.
Yeah, she ain't give. Like,
she don't give a fuck. I ain't there yet, so you know that's why
she was just like, people came in late. She was like, goddamn, you got 15 minutes before I get off the stage. There, a lot of people coming in late.
And then,
like, how the hell y'all just came in there like that?
The confidence is because you know who you are.
You know who, yeah.
Amanda Seals know who she is, regardless.
I think her story took her a while to get there.
Oh, absolutely, it did. It did.
She was a child star, so she
yeah.
been in it for
I
a long
remember
time.
her a long time ago.
And my brother and me.
My brother and me, yeah.
Yeah,
she was the one with the attitude.
Yeah. She was the one with the attitude.
Yeah.
You can see it still got one down a little bit.
And I like that.
But yeah, it's like you just gotta know who you are.
So yeah, that's what I was gonna say. That confidence, like in knowing what you're talking about and what you, because I've done like public speaking before, and so like in public speaking, what I always do is I try not to make eye contact with people.
Absolutely.
So what you look at?
I mean, I look at people, but I'm almost looking through them.
Yeah.
Like I'm not really trying to interact with them facially, but I look so that it seems like I'm paying attention. I try to look at everybody's face, but not really pay attention to what their face looks like. But the thing that helps me whenever I have to do those things is that I know what I'm talking about. So like, you don't know what I know, so I know that whatever comes out of my mouth is what I know. So if I'm confident enough in what I'm doing, then I can talk about whatever, and I'm gonna talk to these people, and then it's gonna, even if I'm wrong, I'm gonna be loud and wrong, and they're not gonna question me for it because I'm loud about it.
Yeah.
The only thing close that I did like that was like theater arts with like poetry and stuff, but. I'm reading somebody else's stuff, so that ain't me really
speaking.
But
it's way different though.
But it's just being confident. If you're reading somebody else's stuff, you know what you're gonna say, right?
Yeah, but I can look at them and do. It's like mostly, but I remember that it's not me coming just talking.
But the only difference is when you go into public speaking. Let's say you're not reading somebody else's stuff and doing it.
But
all
you
you do
just
is
know
what you're gonna say. And if you already know what you're gonna say, then you can kind of, you can do a little razzle dazzle with it. Because like when I got more confident with it, I was able to interact with people in the audience. I was able to, hey, I'm talking about this certain subject about, counseling kids or whatever. And I ask them, hey, what do your kids do? I can start talking to people because I know what I need to say. And what they say is not really going to throw me off that much because I already know what I'm going to say.
Right.
So it's the same thing as reading poetry to somebody. It's just, I know what I'm going to say before I say it so I can be confident about it.
Absolutely.
So that's one way that and it took me a long time because I didn't talk when I was little. Like, I didn't, like, everybody knows I was quiet. I wasn't talking at all until I hit, like, college.
Really?
What?
Yeah, like, I was quiet.
My dad gave us a microphone and everything.
I mean, I was talking to my mom.
So that's
that was
why.
it.
That's it.
Yeah. I was talking to my mom. I was weird, right?
No, it wasn't weird.
In high school I started talking because I was playing football and stuff. So, I mean, I was talking to those people when I went to parties and stuff like that. But I wasn't gonna open up and have a conversation about politics or something like that until I was older and I knew more about it. And I only have conversations about things I know about.
And which well as you should.
Right.
You should.
It gives you that confidence because it's like I know what I'm talking about, so I'm good.
Yeah.
I agree.
I really like that.
You ever did public speaking before?
Yeah. I did public speaking. I've done I remember in middle school, then first part of high school, doing plays and stuff.
You have any type of anxiety before?
Oh, a lot of anxiety. But that's my thing though. My issue has always been I'm a background personality kind of person.
Mm-hmm.
But and that's how I feel about myself. But what everybody else sees in me puts me to the front.
That's what I always feel like.
And like I say, I feel like officers like the president in certain organizations and in different roles or what the case may be, whether it being in sports, bands, stuff like that, from middle school all the way to college. And stuff having to do public speaking address for that. But you get up there and do it because you're the one that knows what's going on.
You know the
yeah,
information.
You know what I'm saying? Like I say, for Germany to say best for them, they always laugh and joke about me selling dreams.
Oh.
Like a pimp.
Like
I said, fraternity wise, but you sell dreams, they we want you to talk because you put it out there.
Yeah.
You make it sound real
good.
Make it
sound like it's good.
Yeah.
Like a
Even
pimp.
if it's not.
Yeah,
or a preacher.
A preacher.
Yeah. So, but that kind of gets to the role of things too. It's kind of even if your personality, you want to take a back seat, sometimes your traits of who you are, they come out, but they won't allow you to take that back seat.
Yeah.
Because other people see those things in you that you may not see in yourself.
Absolutely. Right.
And before we get out of this, I want to kind of take that whole comfort zone and talking about, doing public speaking, doing acting, even if you're just doing poetry like Ashley said or whatever, like sometimes stepping outside of that comfort zone is going to get you to where you need to be.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So you have to almost be comfortable with being uncomfortable. So like I had to get to a point just for my personal experience with public speaking. It took me a few times talking in front of people where I would be like scared to talk in front of somebody. And like and every time I did it, I started to learn how to like kind of feed off of that feeling. Because that feeling of like being scared, it made me talk more for whatever reason. So like when I started getting in front of people and I like my mannerisms, I started picking up from public speaking. My mannerisms are nervous mannerisms, but people think it's just part of me talking. So I always talk with my hands. I'm always moving around. Like if I'm doing a presentation, like I did one for my mom's, they had like a parent meeting, and I'm like walking up and down the aisles, and I'm all over the place. They're like, "Man, you're great at public speaking. You make sure you get to everybody." I was like, "No, I have to move because I'm nervous."
Yeah.
So I just keep moving around, keep looking at everybody, and like I learned that some of my anxiety was actually helping me, and so like you have to learn how to use that discomfort to kind of propel you to where you need to be. So.
Yeah, like I said, my urge to get something done, it battles against my anxiety.
Yeah.
Like I said, I can be with y'all, whatever, and we'd be like, we need to address something, we need to talk about something in front of a crowd, and I'd be like, I want to do that shit, and you'd be like, I don't want to do it either. This and that, we'd be going back and forth, and I'll be like, I'm naturally like, fuck it, I'll do it.
Yeah, gotta get it done.
Yeah, it gotta be done. And I have that in me with anything that I do. I'm like, fuck it, I can get it done.
I wasn't gonna go up there yesterday. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
It was up. Yeah.
Oh, for the brunch.
You know, my first thing was like, I ain't going up there.
Yeah.
They lie here.
That's why I talked to you. That's why I told you. I said, you going up there, huh?
I was wondering because like Rashid left and I said I wasn't gonna go and I was like, Ashley the only one there.
I got lost.
And
And
so
so
I have to get up and talk.
Did you get up and talk?
I did.
Oh, that's good.
I'm telling you, Ashley.
And actually, them black folks helped me.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, once you step
They
out,
were
like
very welcoming because I was like, thank God.
I think it was. I don't know if it was a post by Will Smith. Somebody had posted something one day, and they were talking about. Oh no, actually, it was a movie that Will Smith did. It was a terrible movie.
Which one?
After Earth.
I watched that 5 times.
You watched that 5 times, right?
Yeah.
It was alright.
I liked it.
I didn't like that movie. But no, it had a good message to it. I like
fear. About fear. Yeah.
It seems like one of the biggest things about fear is that you're always scared of something that never happened. Like, and then when you actually do it, none of the things you think about happen.
That bad.
It's true.
So like fear is what stops you from doing things, but what you're scared of is never what's really happening. Cause like you get up there and you're like, well, when I get up there, everybody gonna boo me, and then like you actually do it and nobody booed, and you're like, well, shit, what was I scared for?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
it wasn't as bad as I thought.
Yeah,
Everybody was very welcoming.
It's never as bad as you think.
Yeah.
So you think you can do it again, right?
What?
You can.
They gonna be there. Nah, we good.
No, but even if we there, we gonna have you talk too. I'm gonna have to make sure you talk too.
Make her talk for real.
It ain't go how you think when I got up there. We just gonna say.
That doesn't matter. You still got whatever you need to get out.
Like, look. Yeah, no.
Ashley just don't know she gonna be the face.
Right? Absolutely. Yes.
Yeah, because that's like I say, when you have like a team effort, like somebody else might come up and be able to structure and streamline the information out there to people. Mm-hmm. But sometimes you need somebody just to be off the cuff, whatever, and just
the real one.
Yeah,
Actually,
the real one.
You can be real. You can be realistic. And we need that. And so
I'm not hype man. I swear y'all do so much better than that. Like I like dancing beside you. Mm-hmm. Like that was cool. Yeah. I'm good with that. Me trying to come up with shit and go to the right. Get it, bitch. I used to wonder how the hell they talking about and left, right. And I'm like, you ain't doing it right. What the hell you doing back there? Like that's me.
But I think
I'm not a teacher, and I ain't going out there first. No.
But you have the ability to be in front of people.
Absolutely.
Hyping it up. Absolutely. Everybody say, hey.
So you naturally are Robin to somebody's Batman, pretty much.
Yeah.
I can work with the type. I always like this outfit better anyway.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying like if somebody else, like I'm saying, you that encouraging person. Like I say, if somebody else had to be out there in the front, whatever.
Yeah,
you gonna make sure they don't fail.
Right.
You gonna ride.
We gonna whoop somebody's ass.
So you're the backbone. Okay.
Yeah. Like
okay.
I said, you support.
Right. I'm the backbone.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy about all of that is when I wrote down my woosah for today while we were going over it was actually the woosah is going to be about getting support while you are struggling or while you're going and building up out of your comfort zone, and it's about kind of just having somebody like Ashley.
Y'all do that all the time. Y'all always trying to push me though. I gotta give it to y'all. Like, go ahead and do that. I'll be like, God dang it.
But
no,
it's good though.
I know, but it's also scary for me.
I mean, but I'm saying you're actually good at being the support person too, though.
Yeah, I support y'all. Go ahead and do it.
And I think that's it's important to have that kind of support when you.
I like to see my people doing stuff like that, so I can be like, shit. So when you do make it big and they do an interview, I'm gonna have my cigarette. I got it.
But this is my thing. Since you are good in a support role, whatever the case may be. Like I said, when we try to push you out there a little bit to do more stuff, you have to gain that trust that we have your support as well.
Right.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That hey, like if I'm standing out here on my own, if I'm standing out here in the front, I'm not by myself.
Yeah.
I know if I do mess up something, I know they got me.
Yeah.
It needs to be that kind of feeling in reverse.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's why I was saying it's really important to have that support system, but it's important to know that you have that support system too. As
I
you
know
step
y'all.
out.
I do know y'all do.
I mean, not even just with us, but that's everything you do. Like, let's say
Yeah, I
you
got it everywhere.
job.
Huh?
Let's say you want to leave your job one day. You want to be an entrepreneur. Let's say somebody. I'm
I
not
got
talking about
man
you.
support. What?
I'm not talking about you personally. I'm just talking about people. Like, let's say somebody want to leave their job to be an entrepreneur. They need to know that when they leave, they have some kind of a support system to be like, okay, I'm stepping outside my comfort zone. I know I got people that at least buy my product whenever I start putting it out there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So part of stepping outside of your comfort zone is knowing that, you got some support. Because it's real hard to...
Do you think you have enough support to step out and follow your dreams? That you...
Do I think I have it, or you?
Yeah, everybody. I mean, everybody.
Oh.
With this actor thing, with me being an aspiring actress, no. In my case, it's different. Like,
What's your mom say?
My mom, she was like, when all of a sudden when I popped it on, I was like, hey, Mom, I got a show. She was like, a show? I was like, yeah, I got to play. She was like, well, shit, I didn't know that you, but I didn't even know that you were interested in doing it. It was because that, like, I'm like, oh, God, I don't even want to say this, but it was like so biggest support who I thought would be was my father back then, and things like that. I guess that's probably why I went to education, because my dreams as far as in the literal arts and things like that, he didn't support it. And so I think that was another part of the fear and not wanting to do it and say, well, I have to have some type of degree and whatever it was, or, and I think that's where that came from. But in my case, I did not have the support. It's like, it's still like, my family don't even really know that no. So again, that's why I just say, you know what, fuck it. I'm gonna just do it myself. When they find out or wherever they see the commercial, which by the way, I just did a auto loan commercial. But anyway, yeah. Thank you. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Girl, yeah. So it's like, I had to have that support. I had to be, besides God, I had to be my own support system. And now my mom.
Scary?
What? Now that's even scary. You have to do it by yourself, to just go out there. It's like, golly. But now my mom is my support system. Yeah. And Ashley, she came too. Shout out, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Well, I think that goes to the point though. Like I say, I think a lot of us, when we step outside of our comfort zones, we look for that support from people that's been around us. Yeah. Like, not even just people around, but like a lot of family sometimes, whatever, or somebody we in a relationship with, and those people don't be supportive of us.
Right.
So that kind of deters us from going to do stuff. So you have to be like, when you're doing certain things, to be like, I'm doing this, like you say, at first, stepping on your own, to be like, I support myself and what I want to do. Mm-hmm. And then 9 times out of 10, whatever you're doing, you're always going to get support from places that you don't expect to get it from.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? It's going to be somebody be like, hey, I caught your show. whatever. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what I'm saying? Keep doing what you're doing, whatever. Oh, I seen you on this, whatever. I like what you're doing. Hey, what else you got going on? That's the kind of people that you need to take those little things that come along the road and be like to build up more and more your confidence. You know what I'm saying? Stop trying to go to, like I think a lot of us fail. We try to keep going back to the people that will do something great, and we'll go back to those people that didn't give support me. Say, hey, I'm doing this now.
And then you look for them like, man, that's great. They're like, oh, okay.
Yeah, they're okay. And they're like, damn, that's just bring
and
it down.
it does bring
Absolutely.
it brings my mode down, my energy down. Be like, no, man, I can't.
Yeah, and I guess that's the point of being to be that just not only just looking for support from, like Wash said, from people that you already know, but appreciating the support that you get even when it's from somebody you don't know or don't expect it from. Because I know, like, even just doing the podcast, most of the people that have told me anything about the podcast are people that I really even talk to.
Right.
But how did that make your confidence? It boosts your confidence.
It boosts my confidence. Because people I did know, like, oh man, I still ain't listened yet. But I mean, like, people I don't know, like, man,
like you said, people that you don't even expect, like you said, I might know you, but I don't talk to you.
Yeah.
But they be like, hey, I like what you're doing. They're appreciate you.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
absolutely. Yes.
Yeah, so you gotta appreciate the support wherever it comes from, because especially when you're in the struggle, when you're trying to build something from nothing, like you gotta jump into acting, you want to jump into a new business, jump into podcasts, and jump into doing anything outside of the norm, jumping outside of the comfort zone. Like it's hard, it's a struggle, and when you're coming from nothing in whatever industry it is, it's hard to see the successes.
And you have to understand too, like people that don't support you, whatever, is sometimes like come from a place of malice.
Right.
It's the fact that they're just bogged down by they not knowing what they want to do. So you find like your purpose or your call to be like, hey, I want to be an actress, whatever, I want to be an actor, or I want to do a podcast, whatever. They like you doing something, and they not really don't have nothing really to put themselves on. So they kind of like, I'm just feel like, you know, I'm kind of shit on your dream and stuff like that.
Don't shit on my dream.
Just make myself feel a little better sometimes.
Don't shit on my dream.
Or not even encourage you, be like, are you doing that? How you doing that?
Right.
I'm gonna say not even
your
that.
little podcast.
Sometimes it's that people get so used to being, like we said, comfortable. Some people get so used to being comfortable that when somebody does something outside of that comfort level, they be like, that's weird. Like, it's not that they really.
Why you want to do that?
Yeah,
what else do you do?
Like,
you work?
Yeah.
Yeah, work.
Like, where your money gonna come from?
Right.
Like,
somebody asked me what I did. I was like, I work. I do this podcast too, nigga.
Yeah.
Listen to the podcast.
Right.
And see, that's one of the things I hate. Niggas will ask the first thing niggas will say, well, you work besides doing the acting thing, if they even know. It's like, why?
Yeah.
Well, why you? I mean, I didn't ask you for nothing. I'm doing this by myself, girl. And then with the acting thing, somebody that you do know, I had to realize a peep, because what you just said actually is like, oh, why you acting? Because she was like, oh, so you gonna still do this acting thing? I was like, bitch.
When they say that thing,
yeah, she put an acting thing
you just
on.
want to pop me in the face.
But you ain't come to none of my shows though, neither.
Right.
So I hope she did this too. Yeah. So it does when you out when they don't see, when they're so used to you, like you said, being in that box, and now you're going outside of it. It's like, well, with females, it's like, well, who the fuck she think she is? No, it's because you didn't do it. I'm doing this because I can and because I want to.
That should make you want to do stuff like this.
It should
She
be
did it.
Yes.
I said, damn, so they on stage.
Yeah,
I like to see my friends doing something.
And by your support, it helped me build it up more.
That's
like,
what we
okay,
supposed to be in there.
That's what's up, actually.
I was scared I was going to talk like, get it, girl. Bitch, don't say nothing.
I think that's the thing too. We're prepared to be like, if somebody want to kind of like shit on your dream, whatever.
Yeah.
We be prepared to go off, whatever case may be. But people do it in such a condescending way, where they just downplay your shit.
Yes,
and stuff like that. So it become like you can't really just jump stupid because they ain't say nothing stupid. They just kind of like, oh, that's cute. You doing that? That's what's up.
But
you know where it's coming from. You know, like it's on some fuck
that's
shit.
cute.
Yeah, it is.
Don't you tell me that's cute?
Yeah.
Oh, that little thing.
Your little pocket.
That little pocket. I got told that. I was like, all right, nigga. Catch me out.
But like you said, like you said, like you was featured on you was one of the people featured on the Voice Houston website. It's like that, and like how you say you're a podcaster and entrepreneur. Somebody was like,
Show told me, what the hell you selling? Like you got a business? What? I'm selling myself out here, sir.
Already.
Like, come on, man.
Yeah,
And
people always got something to say.
But it's bad that it's like people you think would be supportive. And
Like,
you're like, what the fuck did I do to you?
That's what we just said. It's the
I
people that
never
you
did nothing to you. I could have said some shit, but I'm not
What?
gonna do that. I'm gonna let God handle it.
Oh, it's worse when you've been kicking it for a long time. Y'all been friends for
That hurts
years, and that's what I say. Like the person, like for
But
sure,
do
I've
you-
been kicking with her for
But
a
do you
minute.
think them people jealous or they just like mad where they
Hell
at?
yeah. Straight up,
Yeah.
if she hear this, I'm a fucking yes, and y'all gotta give me a little snippet because yeah, she knows exactly. Like
You
yeah,
know who
she
you
fucking
are.
jealous. Like on the cool, and a lot of females be real loud jealous. It's like no.
They're like, who the fuck told you to do shit?
I know. Go back to not liking your job. I like them stories.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Hell yes.
You know,
yes.
and I mean that's kind of, and I mean this kind of off subject, but at the same time, it's the same thing with people that like get in relationships and people that don't like to see people be happy. Like if they see you happy doing the job, getting in a relationship, doing that, all of a sudden they like, well, I mean that shit ain't even that good anyway.
Right.
So,
That's true.
I'm that person. I'm damn gonna talk about
it's
everybody.
the same thing though. Relationships and jobs.
Damn, that's
That shit say, swipe.
And I,
Bitch,
and I,
You just told this
No,
nigga doing you dirty last
no,
week.
and I wouldn't say you a real hater for that shit. But you also explain though when like you have a friend or something that's in a relationship like that. Your whole thing would be like, okay, that's cool, you're in a relationship, but are you still doing the things that you said you
Right,
did?
I get mad. All you post is my MC. That's all I had to see today. That's all I seen on your damn Instagram. You post a nigga all day down your little town story. Then I be like, hey, what happened to like, yo, thought you said you was gonna write some more books, bitch. What happened to that?
All I'm saying is that
They ain't no. Oh, they ain't for nobody. I'm just throwing it out there. What the fuck y'all letting me
got real specific in there.
Yeah.
So,
Becky, you know who you are. Oh, no. What?
oh,
Well, I apologize, Ashley. I'm gonna be first. I have not reposted some of y'all podcasts.
Oh, you
so
good?
I'm
No,
still
you
doing that now
good.
because you did come, and I was like, you know what?
No, see, I'd rather
You know what I'm saying? That's
repost
what's
up. Hell, I don't post other stuff.
I
So
don't
I couldn't do
post
that. I can't get mad at nobody.
No, but
I just rather
support
y'all
is
listen.
needed.
Give me some ideas for it. Hell.
Okay.
yeah, that's what
That's
we
what
need.
I like
That's what's
ideas.
Just
Yeah.
shoot us conversations and we'll
Right on there, ho. Say something. Cause
Yeah.
they be
That's
wrong.
bad.
They be wrong sometimes.
Oh, okay. I
Dealing with two of them.
No, I feel you. I got you.
Yeah, no, but yeah, that support is appreciated.
Yeah.
Even if it's just, like we said, even if it's just somebody coming up to you that you don't know, and then you know that, hey, I see what you're doing, and it makes you feel like, okay, well, I'm actually making some kind of progress.
Absolutely.
Because sometimes you're not going to get that support from the people you think you're going to get it from.
And you need to hear something encouraging.
You do.
Always.
Damn, all day I be around some sick people. They ain't mentally sick.
And so you
And
need,
draining.
and so it's always good, especially when you work on things for yourself. Like I said, you got acting, podcasting, entrepreneurs, anything you're working on by yourself. If you're a great dancer,
I'm
because
working
there's some
on
great dancers going. I'm telling you. To get you some, you'll have support if you go ahead and do that.
You ain't spinning on your head and shit. I'm gonna say you trash.
I know you go. Shut up. I'm hating on me.
So you would not be on World of Dance doing shit like that.
Y'all, I must call my aunt. I'm going on American Idol. She's talking about, you going?
Oh.
Yeah. Hey, thanks, aunt. She ruined my dreams a long time ago.
Damn.
Oh,
Everybody got anything else? We're gonna probably wind this thing out.
And more actually,
Y'all missed my whole question.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
ask
question
you,
your
ask
own.
her questions.
Yes.
Nah, I ain't asking none. Hold on. No.
Yeah, you gonna ask some questions?
We got okay. We got time for questions?
If you got something,
I mean, we can get a few more minutes.
Are you really happy? Or are you comfortable?
What you mean?
Do you think you're happy in life right now? Or are you just comfortable? We talked about this.
we talked about it.
We did. I was like, we've had this conversation. I can't remember what my answer was. But so, are you happy with your life, or are you comfortable? I would say right now I'm comfortable, but I'm trying to find ways to incorporate being happy in where I'm at, because I am a little bit too comfortable with what what I'm doing. Because I mean, I have a steady, like I said before, I got a salary, I have a steady paycheck, I'm doing what I want to do for the most part. I mean, I'm still able to coach and do all that kind of stuff, so I'm good with it. But I still think I could probably do more, so I'm probably a little bit too comfortable. So I'm probably going to be less comfortable. But I'm happy.
Okay.
As far as I know.
Yeah.
Okay, I like this question.
Okay.
When is the last time you did something for the first time?
The last time you did something for the first time.
Yeah.
Well, I guess answer that one first.
Yeah.
Hello.
Oh, I'm sorry. My bad. The last time I did something for the first time was off the top of my head. What I can think of is it's a couple of things actually. Apologize to my sister, even though I know I wasn't in the wrong. That's hard for me to do because when I know you like don't fuck with me, that's cool with me, but in order to bring our relationship back together, I had to be the bigger woman to just, you know what, sister, I'm, you know, whatever it is. And I've never done that. I don't do that. But I'm learning to do that. Also, getting out of my comfort zone. I know we talked about this over and over, but with the acting thing, being on stage in front of people like that it's different from when you rehearsing. Okay, you with the same, your counterparts and y'all doing castmates and the director and all of that. But then, again, being on that stage and the lights hit you and it's just like, oh, we real live doing this. Okay, yeah. So those are the two things I can think of off the top of my head. Just I've never done that. Oh, that's terrible. But I apologize to my sister even when I didn't do anything wrong.
Oh, no, that's a big one though. I know a lot of people have a hard time apologizing for something.
Man, well, even when they in the wrong, you know, they don't want to apologize.
When I'm right, I'm right. When I'm wrong, I'm right. You right?
Yeah.
You're right.
Okay.
Hey,
shoot, Ash, I would like to know that question.
Yeah, what's
I
the
answer for that?
I finally put my phone on do not disturb and leave it where alone.
So you didn't touch your phone?
Yeah, I don't touch my phone as much no more.
That's good.
That is. That's really good.
Some people get mad, but it's helping me a lot.
That's good. That's good.
That is.
Do you have any more questions left?
Oh my God, no.
No. Those are your two good ones.
God.
We gotta have a segment at the end and let Ashley just ask questions.
Yes, y'all should.
Every time.
I really like her little segment. You should do that. Your segment on unwanted mail. How you get rid of unwanted mail, Sharda?
Matter of fact, on my Instagram, I'm just now starting these tips on how to get rid of an unwanted mail. The first one I have got getting out of my comfort zone. I was thinking to myself, like, dang, I got a lot of ideas in my mind to just do stuff, and it's like, okay, like how you said it's different on Instagram when you're on there and being in front of people.
Recording, it's different.
Yeah.
But it's I don't know, it's weird to me because in theater, you know, shit, that's what you get. You know, whatever. If I mess up, I gotta keep it rolling, keep pushing. With Instagram or when you video turn, it's like that perfection kicks in, and it's like, oh, stop, rewind, delete. Oh,
I don't delete nothing.
You know,
my stuff be messed up all the time.
See, that's why it's so funny though. You know
I don't know them words for real. I don't give a damn. I was pissed yesterday. The seatbelt went on my concert. I'm trying to have a concert right quick. God damn it.
Y'all can check out my Instagram, _Miss_Carter. I'm starting doing these tips, ladies. They are funny. On my last one, I was surprised that I got that much feedback. Like, people, even dudes was like laughing at it.
Get rid of an unwanted mail.
Okay, the first one.
Yeah.
Okay, the first one. Ladies, if you want to get rid of an unwanted mail, here is one tip that you can do. He starts sending you text messages and it's ignorant. Start sending him messages by saying, let's pray, or send him Bible scriptures, or tell them, let's go to Bible study together. Eventually, he will get the point, and then he will leave you alone if he is that hoe-ass nigga, which is AKA a Han. But unless, if he agrees to that, and then you're disagreeing with that, then you are the Jezebel that needs to leave his life.
So what if he agrees?
If he agrees to that,
I had niggas agree.
Oh, then keep it up.
So
Again, like I said, my motto is niggas hate being in the presence of God. That's point right here. Niggas hate being in the presence of God. Not a man of God, but a nigga hate being in the presence of God. If you that type of woman, that's what you want.
See, that don't work for Ashley because Ashley don't want to go to Bible study either.
I do. I go to Bible study.
I'm talking about with him. If you offer and he say yes, what you gonna do?
I took a dude to Bible.
What you gonna do? Yes.
We didn't go.
You didn't take him to
Why
Bible
you
study.
didn't go?
We didn't go. I went to Bible study with a dude.
Oh, you did?
Mm-hmm.
You went to
So what
church
happened
services and stuff too. We went to go see what's that? John Gray.
Well, where he at?
What you mean?
The dude.
Oh, I'm sorry.
He don't want that.
Oh, he did, but he went to Bible study though.
I know.
But how long did they go? See, you gotta be consistent with it.
What you mean? We used to go to church all the time. It's a difference. That's a hun. That's a whole ass nigga that walk.
Oh,
It's a fuck boy that go get the girl to church.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So it's
okay.
different. That don't work. We gotta figure that one out on them.
Oh, so he's just that type that just.
He believe in the Lord. He believe in the Lord.
Obviously, you
That's
don't.
what the hoes are. Church.
Oh, damn. Wait. Hoes or females?
Both.
Both.
True. That's so true. That is so
Both.
true. That is so true. That is so true. I
It's
remember
both.
like
Everybody's in there.
seen no disrespect to the strippers. I ain't never seen bitches come out of the club still smelling like that shit and in church. I mean, you come as you are. You show right, but damn. I thought them demons would be getting riled up and shit you don't want to hear the
They
word.
right in there.
Something wrong, nah. Something
He
is
was an
happening.
angel.
What?
You know what I'm saying?
You show right.
He was an angel.
Oh, he was the angel of music,
Yeah.
the choir.
Because some people don't matter.
He was a bit. Oh.
Yes,
Oh.
yeah, that's why. Shit, what? That's why music can just control or just put you in another mind space or just
That's
have
why
you in a
I'm
different.
trying to stop listening to trap music because I'm down
Wow.
here.
Man,
I'm about to sell a brick. I'm telling you. I'm gonna call some folks.
Oh.
I'll ride down I-10.
No, girl, shut
Okay,
up.
Yeah, you ain't selling no brick. He telling yourself already.
Yeah.
It's so late.
Pick your ass up real
Ashley
quick.
wouldn't make it.
Yeah, no, I'm telling everybody too. Put me underneath.
Ashley wouldn't make it, man.
Put me underneath the what? Protective custody, some shit. I'm telling everybody.
I'm snitching on it.
For real, I can't go down. I can't go down by myself. Mm-mm.
Oh, shit, well, nah, you ain't.
I'ma ride or try.
Nigga, you shit.
I'ma ride. We can try it, and then they send me down there with some Popeyes in that room. They ain't gotta give me $48. I'm telling in that first hour. Shit, let me write it down. And this is where he stay. I think his mama still stay at that house, sir. Fuck that. Ain't going to jail.
I seen a clip. They had a dude on First 48 that was like that. He was like, yeah, man, his name is John Smith. He wear a size 12 shoe and stuff like that. Like, I'm like, they was like, he wear a size 12 shoe. He like, yeah, because he like, yeah, he wear a size 12 shoe because that's my size. I was trying to sell him some shoes, so that's just like,
Damn.
I'm like, damn, nigga.
That's
The
tough.
wrong thing. I like next 48.
First 48.
Whatever, next.
Next 48.
First, next, whatever, yeah.
We got more questions. You done?
I'm good. Y'all got some questions?
Should close the book.
I know.
She did close it over.
Sorry.
I'm good.
I'm good. So we just want to thank you for coming out.
Thank you so
Absolutely,
much.
I appreciate you guys for having me.
I'll say, go ahead and drop your Instagram again. And
Oh, my Instagram is ooh, and that's with 4 O's _Miss MS_Carter. You know, and again, I'm just now starting the what is it? Unwanted male tips. There's a lot more to come. It's a lot more to come. I'm start, just I guess make that page a page for that for women and men too, because I got some things I don't discriminate. I'm gonna keep it 100 for the men too. There's some sorry ass females out there, and I'm gonna let y'all know what it is because hell no, I don't like to see a good man with a sorry woman and vice versa. I don't like to see a good woman. And that's the way. Ooh, you ain't lying. I never understood why a man. Well, I guess it's the same reason why female like a sorry ass.
everybody like a fixer upper.
Yeah, everybody like
I ain't
to do a
fixing
little
shit
work.
up.
Everybody like to do a little work.
Everybody like a fixer upper because you can fix it the way you want.
Yeah, you get
I
what
don't
you
want to fix nobody.
That's taking too much time.
Do I look like your therapist?
No, that's when you get to the point you tired. You
Yeah,
want
I
to
know,
do
yeah.
it, but like
You
when
don't do that no
people
more.
first get in, they like, yeah, I want this because I can basically kind of
I need you to come already,
ready
fix.
made.
Already
Right.
ready.
True.
Move in ready.
What? Hell yes.
Move in
yes. Move in ready. All
He
right.
ain't moving in with who? What?
No. See, I got a tip on that. That nigga, don't move that nigga in your house. No. Don't do that one.
If he stay 6 months, y'all common law. So.
Oh God, this show is so true.
Do you have any plays coming up or anything like that?
Yes, I do have a play coming March 27th through the 30th at the Spring Branch Theater. That's I-10 Katy Freeway. I forgot what exit it is, but you can just look it up, Google it. Again, that's March 27th through the 30th. That's in 2 weeks. I appreciate you guys.
Called?
The play. Ooh. See, that's bad on my part. It's a play about poetry, I'll tell you that. And it's called What is Wordsworth to Longfellow? And Wordsworth those are actually poets from like 1800s and stuff like
So
that.
y'all gonna be talking like that?
No. That's actually the writer of this play, he's from Houston. So he will be in the audience one night.
I got a play y'all should do.
What's that?
Called Who Took the Laundry Out the Dryer?
That makes
It's like Tyler Perry.
Yeah. Ashley, you wrote that?
Hell yeah.
Oh yes, I'm down to play that. I'm down to be in that. No lie.
What's the dude name that do play the Jacorius?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I was gonna see. You know Jacor. What's his name?
I don't remember his name, but I know you're talking
I
about.
went to go see Set It Off.
Okay. Oh, you did? How was that?
It was alright. That's the most ghettoest. I'm good.
Yeah.
Oh.
Black people can't sit down.
Yeah, I heard it was interesting.
Yeah, we want to interact.
They was about to fight over a seat in front. I couldn't even see the rest of the play. I was like,
Wait, during the play?
yeah, man, it was all loud. I was just like, fuck
Yeah, no.
Black people, come on
Yeah.
now, support each other.
I tried. I got scared.
scared.
She was gonna be setting off that bitch for real. They did not check that good. We walked through that door.
That's terrible.
They ain't gonna let us back in the hobby center. I just feel it.
They probably not. They probably
I'm not gonna
not.
shit like that.
Hell no. I was like, no, they gonna let us back in.
Dang, it was that bad. Okay.
I mean, it was cool.
We're gonna put all that information in the description, so we'll have
Yes.
the play the location, and we'll have your information for your Instagram,
Thank you.
and I think anything else coming up. Anybody got anything coming up? Anybody else?
Yes.
No, we have nothing. That was this about to be up April.
Oh, okay.
End of March, so I was like, no, we have nothing coming up with this.
I know brunches. We supporting their events. They have one on the 23rd.
On Saturday?
This
That's Saturday.
Yeah, it's on a
Sunday?
Saturday.
This Saturday?
It's on a Saturday. It's at Lincoln Bar. I think Lincoln Bar has something on Sunday, so they need the venue on Saturday. So Saturday at Lincoln Bar, there's gonna be a brunches, so y'all support that. We're actually gonna probably be in talks with brunches. We got some things lined up. We're gonna try to talk to them about some things. And also, Ashley is featured. We would say.
Yeah, Ashley was featured in VoyageHouston.com. It's like a magazine, whatever. They do like voyages for like Dallas, Atlanta, all kind of cities. They have like different articles, whatever. And since March was like Women Empowerment Month.
Yes.
And I am a woman.
Yeah.
And I feel some empowerment
right
now.
There's like female bosses or whatever. So like, yeah, she's in there. So if y'all go to VoyageHouston.com, go check it out.
I never thought of myself as a boss, but you know.
Girl, you better.
I never thought of myself as a boss. Never would have no.
I never would have thought that you. Girl, it's so vibrant. You just. Oh.
No.
I would have never guessed you would just.
We gonna make it.
Already.
I'll be like, we gonna make it. I've never been that type of person.
You on your way though, Ashley.
Yes,
We're gonna get you there.
Absolutely.
We gonna get there. We gonna get there.
Absolutely.
So that's it. Well, we can go ahead and get up out of here. So as always, you'll laugh a little, learn a lot. We hope we have helped you find the remedy to whatever's troubling you. This is What's the Remedy Podcast.
All right, y'all.